From the Rural Radio Network, I'm Lacey Shippey with a look at what's happening in your grain and livestock trade today. We're seeing a very optimistic day for grains as they trade higher this morning with positive trade news over the weekend with new trade deals being made. On the cattle side of things, we are seeing the cattle futures tank today after of closing down, limit down on Friday. And to talk about it, we've got Kyle Bumsted, livestock market analyst. Kyle, we are seeing we're locked limit down in the feeders and some of the deferred live cattle contracts. Tell us what we can expect to see with that.
That's a good question. What can we expect to see? I mean, we're limit down, and I guess the positive thing is we can't go any further than 1375 on the feeders or 1075 here on the fats. We cannot expand those limits here as far as Tuesday's trade goes, but no news over the weekend, no new headlines or anything like that. So we're still reeling off of here, these non-commercial funds liquidating, and we've crossed the 100-day moving average as far as the D's cattle go. We're down 922 on those, and we're seeing some more fund liquidation there. On the January feeders, we're $45.77 off of our October 16th high. So I think the bubble has popped here, gapping lower again today. This could be, as some would say, maybe an exhaustion gap. But the momentum has definitely rolled over in the Bears' favor, and that's not a good sign right now at this point, especially with the long position that these non-commercial funds are still carrying. Now, we do have some things happening here this week. We have October live cattle going off here on Friday. We also have October feeder cattle going off here on Thursday. So the feeder cattle are going to be marked against the index sales that are still going to be taking place there on Thursday. So we should have an idea where they're going to be settled against here on Friday. But looking at things here, you've got about a $20 discount of the futures to the cash index right now. So I'm not really sure that cash feeder is going to drop $20 this week, but anything is possible. We've seen crazier things happen. On the grain side of things here, like you said, it's all about the next headline in China right now. And right now, these headlines, you almost got to take them with a grain of salt because you don't know when the other shoe is going to drop and the other headline comes out and negates the first headline.
Well, thank you, Kyle. That is Kyle Bumsted, our livestock market analyst with a look at what's happening in our markets today. I'm Lacey Shippey for the Rural Radio Network.